Okay, we're going to do one more failover test here. I know some of the people aren't going to be happy unless they see me actually physically yank the power cords out of the box. So right now on our failover setup, we've got the max speed, the one that we have the NFS and iSCSI available on HAB. I just started a ping, and now we're going to start a IOMeter test that for 180 seconds. So let's run that puppy, and let's see what happens when I yank the power supply. Okay, so here I am looking at the back of the setup. Controller 1 on top, 2 on the bottom. We got the J-bods down below, and we want to pull the cords on B. So let me do that. One of them out, and then the other one out. And we should see a loss of connectivity here, and we definitely see that things are down. Okay, great, things are down. And does A know that things are down? I'm not sure that it does. Well, it knows that it's down because HAB dropped off the screen here. But we really haven't seen any attempt at a failover yet. Our IP addresses are not active, and let's go see where we are in the results. Okay, we're 23 seconds into the test. Maybe I started it a little bit early. Well, that's okay. Maybe it's going to take a while for this one to come back, because this doesn't seem to know that it's actually down. So I've done this test with soft failovers in a number of different ways, and so now I'm doing it with hard failovers. I already did one by pulling the SAS cable to the J-bod. I did one by pulling the network on the 10 gig, and this time I pulled the power supplies. And bam! We are up and running. So we've still got 97 seconds of workload left. So I'll probably edit a little bit of that video out, but we'll see how that goes. While we're waiting on that, I'm going to turn this around and give you a quick tour of the setup here. So I've got my MacBook Air, very portable there. We got the two Cisco C240s on top, got the data on. 2.5-inch J-bod right below that, and then a 3.5-inch J-bod below that. I got a couple of SSDs in the 2.5-inch J-bod, and I've got a couple of Zeus RAMs on. Man, you can see they're really active during this IOMeter test. That's interesting. When we're not doing tests, those lights usually aren't on. And then right below that, I've got the Cisco C240 that I'm getting ready for a customer for video surveillance. So anyway, we're sitting at 180 seconds here, or 158 seconds. We're going up to 180, so we're almost done. Got another C240 here. This is one that I've been testing with for a while, and a couple of Super Micro J-bods. And then Cisco's got a couple smaller servers, the C24 and the C22. They're a little bit smaller, so I'm not sure how that fits into the overall scheme here. Okay, so we're just about finished. And we should be seeing some results here in just a second. Like I said, I must have pulled the power cords early on in the test process because there was only 23 seconds into it when I yanked the power cords. I knew I should have waited for something. And running and collecting results. Because it'd be interesting to see how long the IOMeter thinks that storage was unavailable for. So let's take a quick look at that report. And one of the NFS, we call it the perf, is first. Yikes! It didn't even get to start the test until things came back up. Well, that's interesting. And then very similar on the iSCSI side, I bet. Kind of my failure here. But things are up and running now. And so again, I would count that as a successful test.